Hello friends, my today's class is on profit and loss for standard 7 and 8. This topic profit and loss is very important as it has a wide application in our practical life. So before I start this chapter, let me explain few terms that what is CP means cost price. The price at which an article is bought, that is the cost price. SP or selling price, the price at which it is sold. Now if the selling price is more than the cost price, then there is profit. Suppose an article is bought for rupees 100 and it is sold at 120 rupees, then 20 rupees more is the selling price, that is the profit. Or suppose the selling price is rupees 80, then how much less from the CP? 20 rupees less, that is the loss. Now if we calculate the loss percent or profit percent, we are supposed to know the cost price, because of the percentage of profit or loss, it is always calculated on the cost price. If we know the cost price, then it is easily we can find out the cost profit percent or loss percent on this. As example, suppose the cost price of an article is rupees 50 and rupees 10 is the profit. Then what is the percentage of profit? That we can find out. 10 is the profit. So 10 by CP, how much? 50. So 10 rupees profit is made out of 50. So out of 100 is how much? This. That means 20% is the profit percent. So loss percent or profit percent always calculated on the cost price. Now if the cost price is given, then directly on that cost price you will find out the loss or profit. Suppose on an article, the cost price of an article is rupees 500. Rupees 500 is the cost price of an article. Now you need to find out the selling price where the profit percent is 10. So 10% is the profit. You need to find out the selling price. So how to get the selling price is equals to what? CP plus profit. So CP is rupees 500 plus profit is how much? 10% of 500. So 10 by 100 into 500 and it comes 500 plus 50, that means rupees 550 is the selling price. So since cost price is given, on this cost price we have calculated the profit, then by adding this profit with the cost price we have the selling price. Now the problem is, if cost price is not given, then how to find out the cost price where selling price is given? Suppose in another example, the selling price is given, it is rupees 550, 10% profit. Then how to find out the cost price? But we know that profit or loss always calculated on the cost price. Here we don't know the cost price. So in that case, either we can assume let the cost price be 100 or X. Okay, if we take suppose cost price is 100, then what we can write? If CP is rupees 100, CP is rupees 100, then SP will be rupees 110. Now SP is given, we have to find out CP. So this statement we can write like this: if SP is rupees 110, then CP is equals to rupees 100. Now by unitary method we can find out that for 550 SP what will be the CP. If SP is rupee 1, then CP is 100 by 110. If SP is rupees 550, then it is 100 into 550 by 110. It is 5, so 500 is the cost price. So when the selling price is given, then we can find out the cost price by assuming CP be 100, then by unitary method, or By assuming x also we can do this. Suppose CP be rupees x, then what is SP? CP is rupees x, then SP will be x plus SP is what? SP is CP plus profit, x plus 10% of x. Now this is given how much? 550. So from here if we find out x, then also it will be 500. Now here I am going to derive a formula that direct by using this formula you can find out the SP or CP. Suppose on an article, by selling an article, 10% profit I made. CP is given. CP is given and the profit percent is 10. We need to find out what is SP. Okay. So SP, we know the formula is SP is what? CP plus profit. So CP plus profit. Now profit is how much? Profit is 10%. 10% means 10 by 100 of CP. Now if I take common here CP, then it comes CP into 1 plus 10 by 100. That means SP equals to CP into 100 plus profit percent by 100. This is the formula to find out the SP directly. Suppose you know the CP, you know the profit percent. So by using this formula, that SP equal to CP into 100 plus profit percent by 100, directly the SP will come out. Or suppose there is loss, then here we will write SP equals to CP minus 10 loss. CP minus loss. If there is loss, then SP will be less than the CP, and that will be SP equal to CP minus loss. Now how much loss? 10% of CP. So in that case this will be only minus. That means this is minus. That is 100 minus loss percent by 100. That is the formula to find out SP if it occur loss. Okay, now how to get CP from there? Okay, now from this part we have CP equals to SP equal to CP into this. Now if I shift this portion in the left hand side, then we will have SP into, this will be 100 by 100 plus profit. This equals to CP. Here this is an equation. So from the right hand side of the equation, if I shift this fraction, then we will take the reciprocal. So that's why I have written here SP into reciprocal of this, that is 100 by 100 plus profit percent. That equal to what? CP. So we have the formula for CP. What is that? That CP is equals to SP into 100 by 100 plus profit percent. So that is the formula to find out the CP. So directly by using this formula we can find out CP. Now if there is loss, so again here in place of this we will write minus loss, because of this will be minus. So SP into 100 by 100 minus loss percent. So you must remember that if there is profit, then here you will write plus profit percent, or here you will write plus profit percent. But if there is loss, then just minus loss percent, or while getting CP, here is minus loss percent. So these are the formula that I derived to find out directly SP or CP. If CP is given, profit percent is given, then we will use this formula to find out SP. Or if SP is given, profit percent, then this. Now here I am going to take few examples to explain this profit and loss part. Suppose here the cost price of 5 pen is equals to the selling price of 4 pen. CP of 5 pen is equals to SP of 4 pen. What is the percentage of profit or loss? Okay, so for this type of sum, let us assume that CP of 5 pen is equals to SP of 4 pen is rupees 100. Is rupees 100. So this is our assumption. This is our assumption that CP of 5 pen, let CP of 5 pen is equals to SP of 4 pen is rupees 100. Now if 5 pen, cost of 5 pen is rupees 100, then what is the CP of 1 pen? It is 100 divided by 5, that is rupees 20. Now what is SP of 1 pen? SP of 4 pen is rupees 100. So what is SP of 1 pen? That is 100 by 4 is rupees 25. So here we have SP is rupees 25, CP is rupees 20, SP is greater than the CP, so that is profit. How much profit? SP minus CP, that is rupees 25 minus 20 is rupees 5. Now what is the percentage of profit? So profit percent is profit by CP into 100. Profit is how much? 5. How much is the CP? 20 rupees into 100. So 25% is the profit percent. Okay, now suppose the sum is given like this. A man bought 4 lemon for rupees 3 and he sold 3 lemon at rupees 4. What is the profit percent? 4 lemon at rupees 3 at rupees 3. This is the cost price. So what we can write, therefore CP of 1 article is what? 3 by 4. CP of 4 lemon is rupees 3. So CP of 1 lemon is 3 by 4. And while selling, he sold 3 lemon at rupees 4. So what is the SP of 1 lemon? While selling, he sold 3 lemon at rupees 4. So SP of 1 article is 4 by 3. Now we have CP of 1 article is 3 by 4 and SP of 1 article is 4 by 3. Which one is greater? This is greater than this. So SP is greater. So SP is greater than the CP. That is profit. How much? SP minus CP, that is 4 by 3 minus 3 by 4. Profit equal to SP minus CP. This is SP and this is CP. That is 7 by 12. Rupees 7 by 12. Now what is the profit percentage? So profit percentage is profit by CP. How much is CP? CP of 1 article is 3 by 4 by 3 by 4 into 100. So that is the percentage of profit that we can find out. Okay, now I am going to explain you another type of sum. It is a man sold a bicycle at 5% profit. A man sold a bicycle at 5% profit. That means profit percent is given 5%. If the cost had been 30% less, what is the cost? If from that cost price, if it is 30% less and the selling price is, so CP, if CP is 30% less and SP is rupees 63 less, rupees 63 less, then he would have made a profit of 30%, then the profit percent will be changed. New profit percent will be 30%. Now the question is, what is the cost price of the article? We don't know what is the CP. Okay, let us assume that CP be rupees 100. Let CP be rupees 100. Let me explain the question what is given here. If the 5% profit is made on an article, now the same kind of another article he bought at 30% less, cost price is 30% less, and that second article also he sold rupees 63 less, and as a result of this change in SP and CP, the profit also changed from 5% to 30%. Now the question is, what is the cost price? Okay, let me assume the cost price be rupees 100. Then CP is rupees 100, 5% profit. Originally it was 5% profit. So what is SP? SP is rupees 100 plus 5% of 100 means 5 only. So SP is rupees 105. Here directly only we can find out because of we assume CP is 100. So 5% of 100 is 5 rupees. So SP is CP plus profit, that is 105. Now the new CP 30% less. So new CP, it was originally 100, I assume. Now from 100 it is 30% less. So 100 minus 30% of 100 means 30 only. How? 30% of 100. So it is 30 only. So 100 minus 30 is rupees 70 is the new CP. Now what is the new SP? That we cannot find out from here because of rupees 63 less from the original SP. Original SP we don't know, but the profit percent we know. It is what? It is 30%. So now let me find out what is SP from here. I explained that directly we can find out the SP by using the formula CP into 100 plus profit percent by 100. So what is new CP? Rupees 70. So 70 into 100 plus profit percent is what? It is 30% profit, new profit percent. So it comes 70 into 130 by 100, that is rupees 91. So rupees 91 is the SP, new SP. Now from the original SP it was 105, new SP is 91. So the new SP is how much less from the original? The difference in the SP. So the difference in these two SP is 105 minus 91. What it comes? It is 14. So the difference in this SP is rupees 14. Now this 14 rupees difference I am getting by assuming CP is 100. So the difference in SP is rupees 14 when CP is rupees 100. Now the difference is rupee 1. How much is the CP? 100 by 14. But here the difference in SP is given. They told SP is rupees 63 less. So the difference is 63, rupees 63, then it is 100 into 63 by 14. So we have the original cost price of the article is rupees 450, and this was the question, that at what price the article was purchased, and it is rupees 450. Okay, thank you very much.